What's good, fam? It's Mr. Kelly with Good to the Hood, talking about anything and everything that impacts the culture. Do me a quick favor, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you know when I'm posting. But today I want to talk a little bit about Chris Rock, because Chris Rock has come out the woodwork. Now, he came out the woodwork a little bit at the Dave Chappelle Netflix comedy event when Dave got tackled, and then Chris Rock is the one that actually said, was that Will Smith? Making light of the whole situation, but he's really been tight-lipped about the whole deal, right? Well, now it has come to light that that Chris Rock is looking for $3 million, a cash out to spill all the tea that he knows about Jada Pinkett Smith. And I find it amusing and interesting that Will told Chris, keep my wife's name out your effing mouth. And for $3 million, Chris is going to keep nothing but her name in his mouth and spill everything that he knows. And they were friends, right? The Smiths and Rock, they were friends. And there's some history there. They've known each other for a number of years. So I'm sure Chris knows quite a bit of info. So it'll be interesting to see if it's just going to be about Jada, or if it's going to be about Will, or if it's going to be a combination of the two. But I think the focus is really going to be on Jada. Interesting thing to note here is Will is, last reportedly, was in rehab. I don't know if he's still in rehab, but he went to rehab for his anger issues and for whatever else he's dealing with, right? But he is also been heard that he's circulating to try to get somewhere to get some interviews, and he wants to be interviewed to give his side of the story and tell why he did what he did and why it unfolded, right? But Chris is looking for $3 million to spill the tea, right? Will's going to want those interviews because he's going to play the sympathy card and so on and so forth. And don't get me wrong, I like Will Smith, but in this whole situation, he was wrong. He was dead wrong. So whatever happens is whatever happens. He brought it on himself. She brought it on herself. But anyway, Will Smith is in rehab. Jada's been going on with life as usual. She's still posting on all her social, Red Table Talk. She's still dropping episodes on that. Will has not been on an episode since that incident, right? But Chris is looking for some interviews. Now, Oprah Winfrey absolutely, or Gayle King would absolutely pay the $3 million to get the interview. There might be some negotiating, and maybe it'll be a little bit less, but Chris is going to get 7 figures for sure to spill it. I don't know how this affects lawsuit, because there was a period of time there not too long ago where Chris was seen meeting with a very reputable, high-end attorney that deals with high-profile cases and things of this nature. Nothing has come out as far as a lawsuit, and I don't know if he's wanting to go for this money first and then still pursue a lawsuit, because if there's a settlement or in the lawsuit, they could put some type of, lack of a better term, a gag order type of thing that he can't really make money off of this, or they're willing to settle out of court for a certain amount of money or do whatever, but he can't do XYZ, whatever. So that's the risk you run with the lawsuit. Whereas if Chris does this and he gets the money from whoever, Oprah, Gayle King, or whoever else, and gets $3 million for that, well, that's already done. Then you proceed with the lawsuit and get whatever money you get from that. And from that point, they can say, okay, from this point forward, you can't do any more interviews. You can't exploit the situation beyond whatever. But they can't do nothing about that $3 million that's already gathered. So it could be real smart and strategic for him to go ahead and get this interview underway, get that bread, because that's going to come. That's going to happen. That's going to happen. And then after the fact, proceed with the lawsuit and whatever. Now, like I've said before, Kenny Rock wants to box Will Smith. Tony Rock, basically, for all intents and purposes, has said it's a green light for Will because he ain't got that much to lose and it don't matter because you disrespected my brother. And regardless, even if, for the sake of argument, if the Rock family did a whole bunch of nonsense and got 86 and barred from Hollywood and from doing whatever, it doesn't matter because Chris Rock got enough bread to take care of the whole tribe. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. But I think it's, do you think it's a good idea and is it wrong? Is it wrong for Chris to try to go after this money for an interview? Is it a good idea? Let me know your thoughts. Hit me in the comments, and let's, like we've always done, I appreciate all the support like we've always done. Let's debate this out further, because maybe there's a perspective or something that I'm not seeing and that you're seeing, or maybe there's something that you've heard that I haven't heard, but scouring what I've seen, that's what it is. Chris is going for $3 million. Will's going to probably go for interviews. That's rumored to make himself look good. And we'll just see how big of a payday and see what tea is on Jada. Because I bet you there's a lot of tea out there on Jada. But look, this is Mr. Kelly with Good to the Hood. And until next time, peace.